Should renters get kicked out, or should the government continue to print money to keep people in their home? There are strong opinions on both sides of this issue. Through the events of 2020, we saw record-breaking unemployment, and in turn, people couldn't pay their rent. So what we put in place was called an eviction moratorium. What is an eviction moratorium? In plain English, it means that renters cannot get kicked out. Is that a good thing? It seems like a good thing. We were going through a global health crisis and people couldn't work. In fact, people were told that they had to stay home. So it seems only fair that people could keep their homes. Now, the government did have programs to help people with their rent, over $46 billion. But only $3 billion actually got through. Can you imagine that? We couldn't get money to the people who needed it. I know a lot of people think that landlords are just fat cats and don't need the money. But as the Brookings Institute showed through a survey in 2016, nearly 1/3 of landlord households are considered low to moderate income. So the reality is, there are landlords who aren't fat cats. They're people just like you and me who decided to put their life savings into a rental property, probably for income in their retirement, and now they can't pay their bills. How are they going to keep their properties? There really aren't any good programs for the landlords themselves. As a property management company spokesman told YieldPro, there is no assistance available specifically for the property owners. So what will all the economic consequences of this be? Not being able to enforce rental contracts is forcing landlords to sell their properties. This is going to cause shrinking of rental facilities, thus hurting renters. So thanks to eviction moratoriums, landlords are liquidating their homes. And guess who's buying up their properties? Wall Street banks are snapping up family homes in the United States at a rapid pace. The economic consequences of all of this could be tremendous. Many believe we are already in another housing bubble. With Wall Street buying up all these homes and pumping all this money in, this could inflate the bubble even further. You know what they say, all bubbles eventually pop. How would that affect your retirement? Congress just passed $3.5 trillion more. Are all these programs going to get into the right hands? The warning signs are all there. You have to ask yourself, where will we be in just 5 years from now? What will the economy look like? The reason for gold and silver, and the reason why I'm a big advocate of gold and silver, is not the day-to-day market. It's thinking about where the national debt, global uncertainty, the dollar, the Federal Reserve policies, the policies of Biden and the Democratic administration are going to take us, and where are we going to be in just 5 short years from now? It's time to find out more so that you can make the best decisions for you and your family. To learn more, go to AugustaPreciousMetals.com and request our guide. Or even better, sign up for a one-on-one web conference so that you can learn what's really happening. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to subscribe to our channel and check back often for more updates.